Thank you so much, church. All protocols observed. My name is Christine Ambia, and I am here to eulogize somebody that I call aunt. And it's really hard to eulogize somebody that is of great and significant importance to your life. So, celebration of life of Mama Femina Khayiso, birth. Today we are celebrating and remembering Mama Femina Khayiso. She was a woman of grace and courage, born on the 11th March 1951 as the third-born child to the late Mzee Shem Luhunya Shikanga and the late Mama Rosa Masita of Imsali, Ishevagala village, Shivagala sublocation, Shirumba location of Kakamega South in Kakamega County. She was a cherished dear sister of the late Leban Agala, the late Elijah Ambia, the late Elam Okanga, Ambassador Egri Shitama, Fanny Slishenga, Jen Hassan, and Jason S. Mulama. Femina was the caring and loving mother of Renson Mulele Ingonga, Christabel Mungole Ilolo, Caroline Lihanda, Douglas Akoto, and Montrova Miheso. She was blessed with 13 grandchildren: Steffi, Trevor, Chloe, Precious, Joy, Gift, Melody, Nefi, Serena, Melvin, Mephibosheth, and Egri, and one great-grandchild, Hadassah Wema, all of whom adored her for her love and affection. She was a mother-in-law to Perista Mulele, Patrick Ilolo, Alex Lihanda, Catherine Akoto, and Mediatrix Miheso, whom she welcomed, embraced, and took in as her own children. She had a special relationship with her in-laws that was visible in the many visits that they exchanged amongst themselves. These were filled with love, joy, laughter, and funny stories, because she could tell stories. She had a special bond with her in-laws, which included the late Erica Agala, Helen Ambia, Jen Agala, the late Margaret Shitama, Rose Shitama, the late Maurice Lishenga, Josephat Ananda, and Marina Mulama, among others. Special mention to nieces and nephews for the love and care and compassion that they shared. Our no-nonsense aunt protected us from our uncles and aunties whooping. And let me tell you, they really gave us a whooping. And she stood and told them, most of the time, please don't whoop them. And she saved us for that. So we'll always remember her for that. Another thing that she did, she also helped us to know and embrace our heritage. Let me give you a snippet. She told us when she went to the hospital, the doctor told her to eat leaves, aka vegetable, for 1 whole month to watch her weight and try and reduce it. When she came back home, she bought all the leaves, vegetables, that she was asked to eat. And for that 1 month, she ate the vegetables, and on going back to her next visit, she had instead added 3 kilos. Moral of the story, embrace our body. This is how we are, and not to worry about it. It is this love that saw a group of Senjes travel all the way from Nairobi to pay her a visit in Makunga. That was on 27th April 2024. We ate, and let me tell you, we ate. And then we danced. And then we told stories some more. Then we ate some more. Eating is a big deal. So when I say we ate, we ate. And we prayed together despite her being visibly weak. Mama Femina Khayiso was baptized and brought up in the Quaker church, but switched to Pefa church, and later on, she became a strong member of the PAG church. Mama Femina started her education at Shivagala Primary School, where she sat for CPE in 1969 and passed well and joined the prestigious Ngara Girls High School in Nairobi. She was very bright, and her former classmates believed that she was university material. She was a strong debater, netballer, shot put, and discus thrower. Though her pursuits of education would later be frustrated, she never gave up and worked diligently to ensure that her own children received the best education they could. Occupation. Mama Femina immersed herself in self-employment, both in Nairobi and at home. We can confidently say that she was among the early hustlers in this country. We can confidently say that she was among the early hustlers of this country. She never wanted to see her children suffer for so long as she was alive. She was also an ardent farmer, producing monkey nuts, groundnuts, cassava, arrowroots, beans, maize, sugarcane, sweet potatoes, bananas, among other crops, which she would freely share with her family, relatives, friends, and the community. She also kept many animals, including dairy cattle, sheep, goats, chicken, turkeys, guinea fowls, ducks, pigeons, among others. This helped her to take care of her family and provide for them. No wonder she was a darling of her children, who knew and understood that with her, they were safe. You would always find them on her laps, playing around and feeling very, very secure. Christian life. She was born of staunch and firm Christian parents of the Quaker faith, who inculcated her in strong Christian values. She never missed to participate in church programs and activities, including malako, recitals, and choir competitions. In 1964, she, together with other young and vibrant youth, were among the founding members of the PEFA Church at Shivagala, led by the charismatic leader and preacher, Pastor John Indeche. In 1981, she decided to join PAG Church, where she has been a strong and brave avid follower until her demise. As you have heard from other church members, they fondly referred to her as the soldier of Christ. When she moved and settled in Makunga, she started fellowshipping at the local PAG Reformed Church in 2009, where she served in different leadership roles, such as the treasurer. She was the treasurer between 2014 and 2019, and she was also the advisor and mothers union in the church. Needless to say, she was a committed and strong believer in the Christian teachings and strengthened the ministry work in her church. Character. Mama Femina's intelligence was unmatched. She was full of laughter and humor. She was full of laughter and humor that we shall always remember. If she wanted to deal with a deviant behavior, she would announce that what she was going to do. In her famous Nahukongola Yiviso, she did it with such a loving, caring, and humorous tone. Mama Femina was extremely social and full of love for the family, friends, and all her acquaintances. Because of her love for children, she was a disciplinarian with a difference. The tone of her voice alone would correct you without raising an arm on you. She was bold, frank, and courageous in all her pursuits. She did not entertain mediocrity and fear in life. There is no office or place that she would not access because her faith and demeanor that would not allow it. She loved to sing and dance and would break into a song to cheer a dull crowd. Sickness. Mama Femina Khayiso enjoyed good health until 2011, when she first complained of her general body discomfort and weakness. She was then invited to Mombasa by her children to seek medical attention and for close monitoring, where she was attended to by a physician. While at the Mombasa hospital, she was diagnosed with high blood pressure and diabetes and was immediately started on treatment. She greatly improved and traveled back and continued care and management in Kakamega. Sometime in 2012, she expressed feelings of pain in her legs. This was managed, and generally, she felt better and was examined by, among others, Dr. Busahala, Dr. Biko, who recommended some tests to be done and prescribed for treatment. She had some up and down moments of health. One such moment was in 2019, where she was admitted at Life Care Hospital in Bungoma for about 3 weeks due to high blood pressure and diabetes that had gotten out of control. She recovered and was allowed to go back home, but maintained follow-up clinics. She continued to have persistent pain and visited different doctors. In 2019, Dr. Matete recommended a biopsy to be carried out on her to ascertain what could be ailing her. This was done, and in May 2021, the results revealed that there was a growth on her uterus that must be removed. On further tests, it also revealed that she had endometrial cancer and endometrial cancer cells and was started on chemotherapy. Though the recovery was painful and slow, there was some slight improvement in her health. Sometime in 2023, she suddenly changed and her health deteriorated and led to occasional admission in hospital for observation. This turned into a routine until February 2024, when she was admitted in hospital, complaining of general body weakness. While at the hospital, the doctors observed that her blood level was very low and would require blood transfusion. Further tests revealed that her kidneys were also failing. Her health started deteriorating rapidly, and on 28th April 2024, she was rushed to the Eldoret Hospital for emergency treatment. Unfortunately, on 29th April 2024, at 8:30 a.m., she passed on peacefully, surrounded by her children. Mama Femina was our star. No matter how bad things got, her star remained shining. We are going to miss her very much, but we are equally grateful for the wonderful memories we have with her.